Good morning and welcome to our daily devotion. So I'm sitting outside again today. It is a beautiful day outside and there's barely a cloud in the sky. The sun is up bright and shining and it's nice out here. It's in the 60s, but it's just so nice outside today. So I wanted to come outside. So today I have a little devotion for you, and the scripture comes from Luke. But when we stop to think, when I was washing my hair, I had a handful of hair fall out of my head, and I got to thinking about, well, Lord, how do you keep track of all this? Because our God knows every single hair that we have in our head. He knows how many we have, and I guess how many we lose. And that's pretty amazing to me that He keeps track of that. That's how much we matter to Him. And the verse that I have for you today is Luke 12:7. It says, "Indeed, the very hairs of your head are all numbered. Don't be afraid, you are worth more than many sparrows." See, if He can keep track of the hair on our head, He can keep track of everything about our lives, our hair, our bank accounts, our all the things that matter to Him, He keeps track of. All the things that matter to us, He keeps track of. And I ran across this story, and I want to read it to you. It says, a friend of mine sent me an urgent prayer request, and it just came in, and her husband was very distraught. "We have a grain bin that has $60,000 worth of soybeans in it. He just discovered that it had sprung a leak and the top layer is rotten. He doesn't know how deep it has gone, but it is bad. The profit from those beans is what we will use to plant our crops next year. If we lose them, we will have to stop farming. Tomorrow he will get 2 men to go into the bin and scoop out the rotten beans." The next day, I received a second email from her. "Thanks so much for lifting our needs to the Lord. As to the loss, it is several hundred bushels, and when we sell the rest, they will surely be discounted. Now we have to wait and see what the buyer says." Within 3 days, I heard back again. "Today we took the first haul of beans to the market. They took them at full price. We expected them to have a little mold on them, but they didn't. That was a miracle only the Lord could have done. He not only knows the hairs on our heads, but the bins in our grains too." What a beautiful little story that is. To trust the Lord. He knows what we need. He knows what matters to us. He knows that those people's livelihood depended on those beans in that grain bin. And even though they lost some, they had enough to survive again. And we think about insignificant things like my hair. I almost cry all the time when my hair falls out. But I still have hair. The Lord knows how much hair is going to fall on my head, and He knows how much is going to stay on my head. In the same respect, He knows how much money I have in my bank account and how much I need in my bank account. And even when I spend not really responsible sometimes, He's still there to pick me up and make sure that I go on, because I matter to Him and you matter to Him. All things important to you matter to God. Trust Him and let Him take care of you, knowing that He tracks everything in your life that matters to you, even the hair on your own head. Thank you, my friends, for joining me this morning for our daily devotion, and I will see you all again tomorrow morning. God bless and have a beautiful day.